Good evening and welcome to the Channel Studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. A hospital in Beersheba in southern Israel has been hit after Iran launched a wave of missiles overnight. Soroka Hospital has been extensively damaged, according to a spokesperson, while Israel's emergency service say at least 65 people have been injured across the country. Iranian state media reports that the missile strike targeted a military site next to the hospital and not the facility itself. In Iran, Israel's military says it targeted nuclear sites including the inactive Arak heavy water reactor and Natanz facility. The attacks come at a critical time as Donald Trump considers the possibility of direct US involvement in Israel's campaign. Mr. Trump has reportedly approved plans to attack Iran, but has not made a final decision. Iran's supreme leader warned of irreparable harm if the US intervenes.
I think it says everything about Israel and about Iran.
Controversial South African opposition MP central to a row over race relations in the country has been denied entry to the UK. The Home Office said Julius Malema had been deemed non-conducive to the public good and that it was undesirable to grant him entry. In a letter released by Malema's party, the Home Office cited his vocal support for Hamas, including a speech he made after the 7th of October attacks, in which he said his own party would arm the group if it came to power. Officials from Rwanda and the Democratic Republic of Congo have reached a draft agreement aimed at ending decades of conflict. The breakthrough, mediated by the US and Qatar, provides for the disengagement, disarmament and conditional integration of armed groups fighting in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. Rwanda denies widespread accusations that it backs one of those groups, the M23, which has seized large parts of the region this year. The peace deal is expected to be formally signed next week. Hurricane Eric, a Category 3 storm, has made landfall on Mexico's Pacific coast. Eric hit the extreme west of Oaxaca state early on Thursday, local time, with maximum sustained winds of near 205 kilometers per hour. Forecasters warned of its destructive winds and said it could cause life-threatening flooding in Oaxaca and neighboring Guerrero before moving inland over southern Mexico, where it is expected to weaken. Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum told people in the storm's path to stay tuned to official communications, stay indoors and not go out. Footage of the moment Thai police officers raided a house near Bangkok suspected of being used as a scam centre has been released. Video shows the officers entering the rented house in the province of Samut Prakan and arresting 13 people, 5 Australian citizens as well as 6 British, 1 Canadian and 1 South African. According to Thai police, the group was allegedly running an online investment fraud that targeted Australians who were duped out of at least $1.9 million.
Would they static fire?
And this is the moment a live stream captured a SpaceX Starship rocket exploding.
Whoa! Whoa! What? That's
No!
The incident occurred at the Massey's Testing Center in Texas. Starship 36 was preparing for its 10th test flight at Starbase, SpaceX's launch site at the southern tip of Texas. In a statement, the company said no injuries were caused. They said there were no hazards to the surrounding communities and asked people not to approach the area. The company described the incident as a major anomaly. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the Channel Studios in Lagos.